before and after. Welcome back to Budget Honda Builders, and I know it's been like 3 weeks since I've posted a video. I don't know, I was sick, the kids were sick, it was hot as fuck, I was lazy as fuck, but it's still hot as fuck. But I'm posting a video anyway, just because I need to. I really need to. I need to stay on top of this. So today we're going to restore the headlights on the Prelude. And I picked this up. Mother's new lens headlight restoration kit, or renewal kit. I got it on Amazon. It was like $19.99. There's a link in the description. You can get it at, I don't know, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, but I think it's like $26 and some change. So it's cheaper on Amazon. And I ask that you use, if you're gonna buy it, use my link to Amazon, because it's an affiliate link and I get like a tiny percentage. Today we're going to try to get rid of the haze from the headlight. I bought this kit. This is what's in the box. What we're going to need is a variable speed drill, clean releasable painter's tape, which I don't have, spray bottle of water right here. It's not Windex, it's water, and a microfiber or terry cloth towel right here. Alright, let's read the directions. Set variable speed to low or medium. Secure backing plate and tighten drill chuck. Center and attached one of the 800 grit sanding disc to the backing plate. Spray a liberal amount of water on surface of lens. Hold drill flat when sanding, running at 400 to 600 RPMs using light to moderate pressure. Sand using back and forth overlapping motions at a slow and steady pace, adding more water as necessary to rinse away residue. Wipe lens dry with towel and inspect. It should have an even haze throughout. Wet lens and inspect again. If there are visible uneven areas, repeat step 1.4 through 1.7. Alright, let's get started. Alright, we got our 800 grit. We got our little sanding disc here. Let's spray a liberal amount of water. Let's say that's good. Tell you what, this ain't easy. Tell you what, man, this is a workout, but it already looks better. I would say it's an even haze. Wipe lens dry with towel and inspect. It should have an even haze throughout. wet lens and inspect again. Let's move on to step 2. See here. Center and attach one of the 1500 grit sand disc to the backing plate. Spray liberal amounts of water to the surface of the lens. Hold drill flat while sanding. Blah 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 blah. Same thing as looks like they're all the same, really, except for the fourth one. And the 3000 grit used the foam finishing disc. Alright, we got the 1500 on here. Tell you what, my arms are hurting. I mean, it's like 100 times better, but it's still kind of hazy. And it's really hard to do it with this thing because it just wants to bounce around. So I'm going to go back and wet sand with the 1500 or the 800 by hand just to see if I can get any of the stupid shit, the corners and whatnot. Alright, now let's go back and do the 1500. Alright, I think it looks 1,000 times better. There's still some haze up here, but I think it's inside the lens. Alright, we got the 300 or 3000 buffer polishing whatever pad. Let's read those directions. Alright, center the foam disc, blah blah. Hold drill when running. We need to do higher RPM, sand back and forth, overlapping motion, wipe lens. Let's see here. Ensure surface is dry, do not wet surface. Do not, so this time we don't use the wet. Let's see, I feel like this is fucking it up. With the 3000 grit sandpaper, it said use it at a higher RPM, and I feel like it kind of got hot and it burned through. So I'm going to go ahead and redo this with the 800 and then with the 1500 and then go back over with the 3000 at a slower speed, and hopefully this will work out. Alright, I think it's about as good as it's going to get. Move on to step 4. Alright, center the ball on the backing plate. Apply a nickel size amount of plastic, power plastic, whatever bullshit. Start drill slowly, reduce slinging. Use moderate pressure. Alright, polish in small areas until lens is clear. Use back and forth overlapping motions. Buff and dry clean with blah blah blah. Repeat process if necessary. Alright, let's start with the ball. Alright, we're going to put a nickel size amount on the ball. Might be a little bit more. Well, I think it looks pretty good compared to the other side. Still hazing up here. Alright, it may not be perfect, but I think it looks pretty damn good. There's still hazing right here, but again, I think that's inside the lens. But it looks like it's 1,000 times better. I mean, look at that. That's just garbage right there. All right, I'm gonna do this side. I'm not gonna record it, obviously, just because it's the same shit. But I'll show you when I get done. All right, so I'm done, and it comes with, you can see that, 2 800 grit and 2 1500 grit sandpaper disc, and 1 3000. It's like a foam sandpaper disc. I would recommend going ahead and buying some more sandpaper, because I ran out and my second headlight isn't as good looking as my first one. So I mean, it did a decent job, I guess. I mean, it's 1,000 times better than what they were, that's for sure. Now, how long will it last? I don't know. I don't know. A few things though. It's just, you want to use your drill to get, I guess, the thicker shit off, and then go back and do it by hand, because you can get in all the little details, the small areas, and I think it looks a lot better. And also, you probably want to have 2 batteries for your drill, because one that's not going to cut it. And you will definitely have to wash your car afterwards, because it leaves this white flaky shit all over your car. Alright, as you saw before, here is the the passenger side. Here is the driver's side. It's not as clear as the passenger side, but again, I ran out of sandpaper, and they just don't give you enough sandpaper. They need to give you like 3 discs, maybe even 4 for each side. But yeah, here's all the white shit. It leaves all over your car. I already sprayed it off, but I missed that. And if you have your hood open, it gets all over your hoses. So you can see here, it was all over the battery and all over the air box. But that shit gets everywhere. But I don't know, overall it looks way better than it did. I mean, it's 100 times better than what it was. Could it be better? Yeah, definitely. They could probably do probably like a 700 grit, a 900 grit, 15, and then a 3000. But it turned out pretty well. It was hard work, man. I tell you, it ain't easy. It is hard work. But yeah, it ain't easy. It is hard work. Your arms will hurt, your biceps will hurt, your hands will hurt. And if it's hot as fuck, it just makes things worse. So be prepared. I don't know, it ain't too bad though. It's just time consuming, and it's a lot of elbow grease. I think you'll probably be better off just sanding it with like a 7, a 9, a 12, a 15, and then do your 3000 grit, and then clear coat it. That's probably your best bet. But this is, you know, a $20 kit. It's really only good for one car, or a one-time kit. You can't use it on multiple cars. You can't use it multiple times. And again, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but hopefully the car will be sold before then. But you know, it doesn't look bad, and it's 100 times better than what it was. So, you know, I got no complaints. I just wish they would include more sandpaper, because they do not give you enough. You know, some of these cars are SUVs that they have giant headlights. I mean, you'll be lucky if you get one side done. But as far as the Mother's New Lens Headlight Renewal Kit, yeah, I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's not bad. It works. It works. Let's see how long it lasts. I don't know. And fast and easy. it ain't fast and it's not easy. So, false advertisement. But I'm sure they're all the same. But if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video.